Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today, we are grading all of the Combine Part 2 cards. I'm recording this on Friday, uploading it on Friday, but these cards are targeted to go live on Saturday, I believe at 10:30, not 1:30. They made it sound like it's going to be a 10:30 drop on Saturday. Before we get started though, if you are new here, say you're someone that maybe a couple of my videos popped up in your recommended, you've watched them, and you might not even know that you're not subscribed. Go ahead down there, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, so of course any support is appreciated. But yes, let's just get started. So Bo Nix, I don't know what this card's gonna be. Like, I don't know what he's gonna be just because I don't know his abilities, and we don't really know what his final stats are gonna be, so I can't really grade that card yet. But Darren McFadden is a card that I can definitely grade. And I also wonder if MUT.gg did actually post the full ability, so we can just check over here because they don't have them updated on the page yet. But Bo Nix, I mean, 7 feet lead, no look, hot rod master, only one ability bucket, can max out at a 93 overall. He'll probably end up being like a B-, C+ guy. But where is McFadden? Okay, here's Darren McFadden. Darren McFadden gets all 32 team chems, 3x combine chems, and all past or all previous or past promo theme teams. Darren McFadden is legit. He's a new name, he's free, and actually has good stats. And he gets Wrecking Ball, X Factor, Human Joystick for 0 or Evasive for 1, Red Zone Threat, RB Apprentice, Energizer. Just a very good abilities. He's a power back with crazy speed and will also have some pretty decent elusive stats as well. And he has Evasive, so it doesn't really matter what his stats say, but he'll just play really well. He's almost going to play like Bo in a way. That's the way I kind of envision this card, where he's going to move and feel and kind of play like Bo Jackson. But I think he's really a must-have card regardless of really what your team looks like, because he gets all 32, whether you have a promo theme team or a combine team. No matter what team you got, you should try to go after this Darren McFadden card through the solos. I do plan on making a video on how to obtain this card for tomorrow. That's probably the video I'm going to make for tomorrow if I have to foreshadow. This card looks crazy, man. I think Darren McFadden is an A+ and is immediately one of the best running backs in the game because they gave him X Factors. Although it's not going to be like your Angry Runs or Freight Train, still getting a Wrecking Ball is cool, and getting Evasive and having that kind of two-headed back in your backfield that can really fit on any team is really, really good. So, and all you gotta do is complete the combine challenges, including the new difficult extreme combine challenges, to receive the following player item. I don't think these are out yet. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, you have to complete the combine and then do the extreme combine. Yeah, so Bo Nix, that A+ for McFadden. We then have Isaiah Simmons. So Isaiah Simmons, you guys see his stats right there. 97 speed, 93 zone, good tackling, good hit power, but he's a middle linebacker, but he is normally a safety/corner. So expect this man to have very good coverage stats, but at 6'4", 238, he'll be one of the best users in the game right now. And you guys see the abilities on this card. He's able to get medium route for 1, deep route for 1, deep zone for 1. So super versatile. Also, lurk artist for 0, mid zone for 1, inside shade for 2, lurk artist, X Factor, avalanche, and bottleneck. So just really, really good abilities, as well as getting the speed chem or the speed motivator chemistry out, which is what I like for the offensive line. So Isaiah Simmons is going to be an absolute demon. We then have Garrett Bowles. Edge protector for 0 is very good. Identifier for 0, linchpin for 0. Pose up for 1, secure protector and nasty streak for 1, and does get the stop and go motivator chemistries. And here are the stats for Garrett Bowles. Big body, 6'5", 300. He's a demon, man. So Garrett Bowles, I mean, he'll be on my team. I got a combine team. He'll definitely make my squad for sure, especially with the free edge protector, which is really, really nice to have. And match that with his stats. And we don't know what his speed's gonna be, but as long as you have those full speed motivator chems and you're able to add that +6 speed to your offensive line, he'll move pretty well. We then have Brian Orapko. This guy does get, of course, 2x combine for all of the champions. And we then have Commanders, Titans. We have the power. We have secondary positions with right end, left end, and right outside linebacker with combine. X Factors being unstoppable force, Colossus, run stuffer, and then does get double or nothing, lurk artist, enforcer, as well as tackle supreme, no outsiders, and edge threat. He's pretty good. I think I'll give him like an A. I don't think he's an A+ card. I'll give him an A, but Brian Orapko obviously going to play very solid. And next up, we got Donovan Peoples-Jones. I've seen different people say different things about his X Factors, but I think this is probably the one that's right. I thought he got Yak 'em Up. He doesn't, which would have been great. I was really hoping that he would, but he doesn't. He does still get Rack 'em Up and Double Me, which I probably wouldn't run any of his X Factors, but Red Zone Threat for free. Acrobat is also cool to see for free. Outside Apprentice for free. Route Tech for 2. Third Down Threat for 1. And Mid in Elite for 1. So Pretty good abilities on Donovan Peoples-Jones. I'll probably add him to, I'm trying to build like a 50 Jets team and a 25 combine team, or 50 Jets, 25 combine, so I probably will get Donovan Peoples-Jones just because he'll be cheaper than Darius Hayward-Bay and Julio Jones are. But he's a pretty good card here. I'll give him I think he's an A. I was gonna give him A+ because I thought he got yak him up, but he doesn't. I'll give him an A. Still should be a pretty good card, especially if you put him on a theme team. And also, those are his motivator chems right there. He does the acrobat motivator chem. So Peoples-Jones A, Orapko A, Bulls A+, and then Simmons A+ as well. And heading over to, wait, we're missing some people here. Okay, I'm missing Bo Jackson. More Bo Jacksons, boys. More Bo Jacksons. Getting started with the tight end. He does get Bruiser for 0, tight end apprentice for 0, route tech for 2, deep elite for 1, mid in elite for 1, and short and elite for 1. But these are the two abilities that I like. Yak 'em up in Vanguard is actually really versatile on this Bo Jackson card. Yes, he's only 6'1", 227. He's not a super tall tight end, but he'll play pretty well. If you want him to be a better run blocker than what he is, just put Vanguard on him. If you want him to be a monster after the catch, or you really get your tight end involved, or even you could even play him in the slot and put him at wide receiver. You could even do that. I think the reason why they put him at tight end is just because you can put him in more spots like fullback and play him at tight end and wide receiver. That's probably why they made him a tight end. But this card can legitimately play slot receiver for you, and you'd be fine. I would assume his deep route running is also going to be over 90. I would hope so. But Vanguard with yak him up, that's pretty good. I think I'm actually going to give Bo Jackson an A+, which is kind of surprising. But I think for his abilities and what he's going to be able to do as just not only a tight end but also just a receiver in general, I think he's an A+ card. I really do. We then have cornerback Bo Jackson. He's more of a man-to-man guy. As you guys can see, he doesn't get any zone ability, so probably won't be as popular just because there's a lot more people that play zone than play man. But for me, I love this card, man. He's going to be a monster. 6'1", 98 speed. For X factors, he does get avalanche. I really wish he was able, like, for me, dual threat isn't that good because I don't blitz my corners, but if you do, that's actually pretty cool. But I wish he got universal. That universal reinforcement would have been a lot better than bottleneck or avalanche. Still pick artist for 0, which is very good. Short route for 0 is crazy. Acrobat for 0, then deep route for 1, inside shade for 2, or medium route for 2. I feel like the best combo might just be going short route and deep route and calling it a day right there. That sounds pretty good to me. That set up for 1 AP with his stats and his size, it's going to play crazy. So again, A+ for Bo Jackson. And I know I sound like a broken record giving out all these A+, but genuinely, this is one of the better promo. The combine promo, again, just insane. And we haven't even seen the 93s yet. We could get a Caleb Williams or a Michael Penix tomorrow, or even someone like that tomorrow, or Jaden Daniels. We can get these guys tomorrow, and we would have no idea. But either way, let's get started with the LTDs. LTD Rashad Jones, reinforcement for 0. If you guys watch the channel, you know I love reinforcement, especially when it's free. So free reinforcement, 1 step ahead for 0. Pick artist, a deep in zone, mid zone, and also let's get deep out zone for 1. Tackle supreme and inside stuff. I feel like I was like on Twitter and stuff, and I think whoever gave me these initial abilities were just wrong. And I think I put them on my TikTok, but because these are just different, like a little bit, like a little different, not too different, but a little different. So Rashad Jones here are the stats, by the way. 96 speed on the card at 6'1", can play zone, can play man with those abilities. It's actually pretty good. What does this guy say? What is even the point of releasing any more corners at this point? They're giving all these safeties corner abilities. That's true. They do make safeties very corner-like at this point of the year. They do that. They make their coverage like their man just is insane, but he's not wrong. Because what's the point of having a corner when safeties can also tackle too? That guy's not wrong. He's low-key spitting. But yeah, I think Rashad Jones, yes, he's not 97 speed, but I feel like with those abilities, he's just too. I wish he got deep zone. I wish it was just deep zone for. I thought he got deep zone for 1. I thought he got deep in zone for free, but that just wasn't right. But reinforcement being free is crazy. I think he's still got to be an A+. He's one of the best safeties in the game right now, just an absolute game. We then have Patrick Willis. All his cards, are crazy, and of course these LTDs do get all of the offensive and defensive motivator chemistries. So he's crazy. I mean, just avalanche for 0, dual threat, Colossus. You probably won't run any X factors on this card. You don't really need to, but lurk artist, and that's really all you need on the card. I wish he had like a run stopping stat here, like a secure tackler for 0 or something like that in this slot would have been pretty cool. But if you just put lurk artist on him with these stats, he's gonna play amazing. Another A+ card. Patrick Willis cards always play crazy. We then have Darius Hayward-Bay, debatably better than limited time Julio. Debatably better. I know Julio's a little bit taller, but he is 6'2", 210. 98 speed, 98 deep route running, 95 mid route running, and actually does get better X factors than Julio Jones. He does also get Moss, but yak him up for free as well is insane. I might actually choose yak him up over Moss after using Moss yesterday. It's kind of how it plays. It works sometimes, but Yak 'em Up works every time, and it's insane to be able to break that first tackle after the catch every single time, especially when you're able to scheme someone to guarantee to break a first tackle. It just makes the game easy. But either way, for the abilities, wide receiver apprentice, mid out elite, evasive. I think, and again, evasive for free is just nice, because why not, right? Like, why not just have evasive, and then you can go with either third down threat or route tech or mid and elite. So very good abilities on Darius Hayward-Bay. He's another A+ card, and again, I sound like a broken record. But finally, we got Anthony Richardson. He's going to get pass, lead, elite. So I'll give you my ideal setup for Anthony Richardson. I would run Master Tactician, which is Conductor, Hot Route Master, and Playmaker, all in one. So that's 3 abilities, 1 AP. And then I don't feel like you need pass lead, but if you want to run pass lead for that extra AP, do it. But I would either go set feed and gunslinger or pass lead and gunslinger, or you can go and you can also go gift wrap on top of that. So Richardson's going to be a very, very good card. Do I think he'll be QB1? No, because I think Bo Jackson has the better release. He does get Slinger 3, but Richardson, you know, they're both mobile. They both can move. They're both going to be very good, but I think Bo just like barely beats out Anthony Richardson. If we didn't have Bo, Richardson would be the new QB1 in this game without question. The mobility and the ability stack, but I feel like Bo brings that and a better release. But if you have a whole like height problem, then you might like Richardson better, but again, it's going to come with a price tag. Richardson, another A+, definitely a top 2 quarterback in the game right now. But that is Combine Part 2, a pretty insane promo EA put out. The whole Combine promo was pretty crazy. We obviously are still going to see more from like the Combine performances and things like that. And also we're going to see some more incoming rookies tomorrow that aren't going to be a part of this video. Maybe I'll make a video on some of those guys if it is like a bigger name or someone like that. But either way, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.